Hey guys, here's the third phase. For some reason, the sound did not get recorded. So, unfortunately, this whole video is with no sound, which is terrible, but there we are. I could make the sounds for you, but I don't think you would appreciate that. But anyways, we're going to start off with the fleets. Again, this is all phases with full clears. So hopefully when the dark side territories battles comes around again, you can use these videos to help with any ideas and stuff for you. Now my fleet's pretty strong. You'll see this is overkill. Yeah, they're starting off going after my guys. Yep. My Geonosians are all R5 that have fleet. It's worth getting them relicked and also making sure they have 6-dot mods. Again, 6-dot mods is a big thing for fleet. You know, even some of them, if you've got the Zeta to spare, you know, sometimes put it on for key ships. All that stuff adds to their damage and everything else, and most importantly, speed. Quick work. Nice and easy. Next one, I use my Empire. And again, I've worked on my Empire. You don't need to do relic all the characters, and that's something that people a lot of times think they have to do. And I put Houndstooth in. I didn't really need it, but there you go. If you have Houndstooth to spare, why not put them in? It's like these ships really can't kill it, so. My Vader's R8. And again, in the description, I will leave timestamps, and I will also have a link to my SWGOH.gg page so you can see the mods and everything that I have on stuff. But people need to take a closer look at ships. I know ships get a bad rap, but they come in handy a lot. You know, I try to get top, well, for the past 4 years maybe, I've been getting top in my fleet battles. And, I mean, that's Zetas, that's crystals. You want to try to get that as much as you can. Remember to make sure that Spy's in the second slot. That one automatically went that way, so that was good. And again, all but one of mine are Relic 5. Poggle's the one that's not Relic 5. He's Gear 12. And you'll see this is pretty easy. Straightforward. Again, the characters that do AoEs, I say this every video, but it's important. They can really mess up your team, especially if there's multiple of them. Usually one of them is not going to be too bad, but I've had it where there's 3, and then in the same turn, all 3 of them do their AoE, and I just lose almost everybody, and then it's bad from there. So just make sure you get those guys out. Sorry again, no sound. I don't know what happened. All my other videos got sound, and I didn't mute anything, so I don't know why this didn't show up, but there you go. All right. Now you do want to focus Mace. And like I said, first check to see how many have AoEs. There's only one. So not a big deal. Phase 4 is where it really starts to become a problem. You have to watch out for. Trying not to kill him too fast. I want to try to have as much of my stuff ready for the next phase, because depending on what's in the third or fourth, not phase, but round, um, yeah, see, there's that ARC trooper. You cannot have him there. Trying to get back to him. All right, now it's going to be smooth sailing. Nothing that's left that's going to do much damage. So we're good now. As usual, I speed this up when I'm doing these because it ends up being pretty long. But like I say before, it's hopefully not too fast where you can still see everything. All right, let's see. My Grievous is R8. It just recently, he's the last one I've done so far. And, or I should say he's the latest one. And I have noticed a difference. He's making more holds now in GAC. And he's the only one I've changed, so it's must be working. His ship does a little better. I'm getting more holds on defense with it. It gets out a little faster. So he's definitely a good one to think about to take to R8. All the rest are, I think they're all either R4 or I5, except for Droideka. He's just Gear 12. There are too many other characters that I need a relic, and he keeps getting left at the wayside. Again, trying to save for the next round. There's that ARC trooper. Work him down pretty quick. Focus on the medic so he doesn't bring the ARC trooper back. And now we're good. All right. Night Sisters. They always do well for me. They are definitely worth gearing up. My DACA has crit avoidance arrow, arrow, and I like it. It seems to make her more consistent. And I know people use health and stuff, but I really like the crit avoidance on her. I put it on her a long time ago, and I've never taken it off. It just works really well. Remember, with Night Sisters, protection, you don't want to have things that have protection on it as primaries. You want to go health because they have no way of getting protection back. So it's not worth. It's better to have the health because they heal up all the time. So that part. So just for those that are new using Night Sisters and not really sure how to mod them, just basically speed and health for the most part. Try to have some potency on them so their things stick. Yep. Again, I try to have one G12. So that way you have one that's going to die and then keep getting brought back to beef up Asajj and Daka. Some people go with the zombie at G12 and they don't relic. I relicked mine. Both are good. He dies faster, but then it's each has its pluses and minuses. So you can do that either way you want. You still want to have, if you keep zombie R12 or not R12, gear 12, you still want to have another character that is G12, because if you can get that character to fall and then every turn bring it back, it really buffs up your team really quick. So my spirit is G12. You could use Talia too in these. Either are fine. Spirit stuns and Talia heals and also cleanses the team, which is good. She's the only one that cleanses the whole team. You really can go with either. It's that ARC Trooper again. Ugh. Now, to make sure you get your DOTs and stuff, your plague to stick, you want to have Asajj do that before you do the plagues. So make sure you do that in that order, especially in the fourth phase, because it just won't stick. So that's very important. The first, second phases, it's not that important. It's going to stick. But in the third and fourth, you want to try to do it in that order. Make sure it sticks. Because that's a big part of what's killing these guys is the plague. And with Mother Talzin, they do basics a lot instead of the mass assist, because the plague hits everybody. So it works well doing that. Now I can take him out. All right. Let's go on to the next. I do not have SLKR, so we'll use this. Debating. You can see me debating. Count Dooku's new, using with Revan, so still not the most comfortable with him. But he works great for, again, putting out shocks to help keep Malak taunting. He also has the ability to stun if it ever lands. He can be called in to assist from the droid. So he's got multiple functions here. You want to make yours pretty quick. And he doesn't need to hit that hard. He's more for control. He does hit pretty good though, but I have mine with a pretty good amount of potency. I think I'm probably going to try to get his potency up even more because you really want those stuns to land as much as you can, especially like in GAC. So I still have some work on him to do. Just, waiting till I get the right mods. I don't want to strip mods off of other characters that need it. So he's kind of a work in progress. And right now I have him kind of balanced where he's got good health, but halfway decent damage and potency, and I need to focus him more. I think it's too spread out. See, he's just not landing them. But when phase 3 and 4, their tenacity is so high on these guys that much doesn't land. So I make a mistake there. The droid his AoE is a tenacity debuff. And I don't know why I didn't do it. I should have done it right there, and that would help everything to stick. So it was a kind of a bad play. Yeah, everybody's feared. Yeah, now I decide to do it, which broke all the fears. Yeah, not the best play, but we get through it fine. Just because Malik didn't die right there, and I got ARC Trooper stunned. Isn't that nice? All right, another one down. I'm really liking Sith Trooper with Vader. This is the first time um, having Sith Trooper with him, and that's been working pretty good. I did switch Trooper out for Watt because Watt just will make this whole team amazing. But if without Watt in there, the Sith Troopers, because every time Vader goes, the Sith Troopers assisting, so you're getting all that extra damage. So it's nice. I'm liking it a lot. Of course, I got Vader with Traya because of her potency up, 40%. It's going to help him land his stuff. You'll see in phase 4 when I use it, definitely works out well. Coming along. I'm trying not to kill too fast again. I'm trying to get Vader's all reset for the next phase. Not phase, but I'm sorry, round. This time I'm doing it with the DOT first. Nothing in this one that's going to mess up my team too bad, so I'm saving Annihilate. Because I'm expecting Vader to take a bunch of them out. Yeah, they started dying too quick, so I didn't do his special. Vader's. I didn't want them to die too fast, and then him not have it reset by the time the next round comes. Third round is when you're going to start getting the harder mobs. All right, here we go. We got 2 AoEers. Let's start getting them out. All right, then I just have to focus the medic, and we're sitting good. Again, I'm going to slow down again. Because Vader's got to get his stuff reset. They're really working him over. I keep wanting to annihilate Rex, and Taunt's always there whenever it comes up. So I don't even remember if I get it off or not. Hey. All right, that's it. Well, I hope these are helpful. Let me know what you guys do different. If you have other ideas with what I have that might work well, let me know. The 4th stage, I still can't full clear. So I'm doing pretty good, but I'm not quite all there yet. But, you know, for other ideas, I'm always wanting to hear it. All right, thanks for watching. Like if you like. All right, bye.